Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, surprise attack mission is back, and I have nothing for it. Yeah, this is gonna suck for me for this go round. Let's go ahead and check these notifications if we will. Okay, we have a birthday celebration summon for Obito, but I don't recommend pulling on any of the birthday celebrations. 9 times out of 10, they're outdated, ultimate jutsus, and it doesn't really help you in the moment, so no. And they finally got a re-kit for my boy Tobirama Senju, and I barely have enough Shinobite to do anything with this. I mean, this jutsu looks pretty cool. His moves seem pretty useful, especially since you can set it up as far as you're gonna use the swirling water, what's the name of it? The Fierce General Cloaked in Whirlpools, if you will. You're gonna use that to slow down the enemy's movement, causing damage and inflicting paralysis. And then you're gonna use the water style Great Water Spirit Jutsu, which pretty much inflicts confusion and then increase damage dealt to the paralyzed or slowed enemies, which you use them in sequence. So use the whirlpool, use the spear, and then boom, you just got damage out the wazoo. But this is the thing I'm gonna have a problem with. This big red monkey right here. Yeah, Son Goku. We all hate him. He's a challenge. It's not like the Nine Tails where, the Nine Tails jumps back, you might miss your jutsu, then he roars, he might paralyze you for a second. No, this guy literally is like the worst sand boss in my opinion. I mean, the fire, the pits that he laid down on the ground, the constant jumping around, the rolling, it's just a lot to deal with. Son Goku, he's just a nuisance, really. But we're getting a new ultimate for your boy Six Pass Sasuke. All devouring black flames, creates black flames causing damage and decreased defense. Medium effect, also increased damage to enemies with damage over time. So if you got dot damage, you're gonna do way more damage to him. And a lot of his kit has dot damage as far as the Susanoo flames, and if I'm not mistaken, no, I don't think his paralysis Susanoo attack has damage over time, but you can still hit him with that the flames. Now these fortress installations, went too far. These fortress installations look kind of cool. I haven't gotten them yet, so I'm looking forward to using them. Releases lava within a certain range and sets up 2 damaging areas. When the enemy touches the damaged areas, it deals damage, slows movement, and inflicts damage over time. So a nice little 3-hit, combo with these installations right here. And this one sets up 3 damaging areas, deals damage, slows movement, and inflicts damage over time. So somebody run past this, they're 9 times out of 10 probably gonna get hit unless you have like one of those faraway trap installation destroyer characters. Pierce through enemies with an Onyx Chidori, all breaking black lightning. Builds up power of the 6 pass in the Chidori and causes damage. Also inflicts paralysis. So we got another paralysis move for the Sage of 6 pass, which I desperately need because I didn't get his Susanoo, which kind of sucks for me. I didn't get a lot of things. I am totally unprepared for this Sam. And for a Sam reward, the free ultimate is Danzo's little black ink stuff. I don't find this jutsu very useful. It has to be really close to a person. Reverse Tengram Sealing activates and inflicts Reverse Tengram Sealing, causing large damage, decreases enemies' evasion, and inflicts darkness and seal. Effect large, user takes damage over time. Yeah, that part. For a large effect, increase damage to targets inflicted with Reverse Tandem Tentragram Sealing. I keep messing that word up. But yeah, that's that. Now, Tobirama Senju, my boy right there. We got Obito, the 10-tailed Jinchuriki. You got Kabuto, and you got Kakashi, double Sharingan. As the special, shinobis for the mission. I don't know. It's looking pretty bad for me. So you got 10% Lunge, 20% for Annihilation, and 10% for Manipulation. Now, I done ran a few. I done ran a few runs, you know, just to test the waters out, see how hot the fire is, and I got burned. I'm just gonna say that because I have no ultimate jutsu for this Sam, so it's not like I can actually give you guys, you know, oh this ultimate does more damage, that ultimate does more damage. I can't do that. What I can do though is show you, you know, some ways around, you know, trying to get some damage, trying to get some points up there. It seems like Annihilation is going to do the most, so you know we got a few shinobi that has Annihilation ultimates and some pretty good survivability as far as, you know, Son Goku is concerned, with all him jumping around and everything like that. And here's the thing I have a problem with: some status ailments do not work against the giant boss, which, you know, kind of negates some people's moves, like, oh, damage over time, slow movement, and everything like that. It's not necessarily gonna work against Son Goku, you know. So that extra boost of damage that you would get, you're probably not gonna get. Let's see what else they got here. It's old stuff. We have a new assault mission for Tobirama Senju for those of you who didn't get them the first time around. Yeah, go ahead and grind that out and get yourself some Tobirama fragments if you don't have them. And also you can get the some Shinobites from it, which is pretty cool. Try to top up a little bit on there. The step up summon. I'm kind of skeptical because I would definitely have to buy Shinobites for this, because 1900, at least it's not, you know, 2500 like they did us before. You know, you go through all the steps, and I mean, not 2500. Yeah, 2500, or was it 2300? I can't remember. Anywho, it's a few of the last step up summons, you know, that came with a ninja tool were like 2300 Shinobites or something like that, for you to get like everything, you know, guaranteed, with the ultimate guaranteed at the last step. But yeah, I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure if it's worth it. I don't know if this ninja tool is gonna be the bee's knees, if you will. I would really like to give it a try, but my wife would probably kill me if I spent money on these Shinobites right now. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can convince her to let me do that. Marriage problems. Anywho, let's go back real quick. And a lot of people are on it. I'm actually just starting to get into the surprise attack mission. So let's go to the summons. See what we can do with this jutsu right here. Now, I've seen everybody else's jutsu. You know, I'm not sure if they do more than one hit or not, but this jutsu looks ridiculous. Let's go ahead and get everybody out here. Okay, getting smacked around by some spikes and everything. Folks, look, just take a look at this. That is ridiculous. That is a ridiculous amount of explosions to be going off. I mean, you don't even if you miss the first couple ones, somebody's gonna get hit as far as players are concerned. Now, Son Goku, we all know he likes to jump around, and he can roll, he can move, he jumps pretty far. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, he jumps further than the Nine-Tails, and he jumps quicker too. So that might be a thing that may give you a few problems. Let's check out these other jutsus for a second. And I kind of like it. This jutsu kind of reminds me of what's my boy Kizame. Look at that, just way bigger. You know, Kizame, he is the epicenter of the jutsu, and his like waterfall jutsu kind of comes out from his base. But Tobirama's is all in front of him, which is kind of cool. And then you got the spear. It looks like it hits multiple people. You know, you can see a couple spears coming up at the same time. Let's see what Obito wants. Okay, hits him a couple times, and then boom, you hit him with the spear, and it's done. Now, I really want to pull for my boy Tobirama. Like that's like one of my favorite characters. You know, the father of jutsu, if you will. You know, he created a whole bunch of jutsus, and besides like Hashirama being like one of the strongest, you know, because he's Hashirama, you know, Hashirama cells. But Tobirama Senju is a pretty good character. I feel like this ultimate may do the most damage. I'm not even sure. Just for the simple fact it's like, you know, annihilation. And though it looks like it's a lot of explosions, but I could be wrong. You know, sometimes they give us a lot of hits for a little bit of damage. And then sometimes they give us a little bit of hits and a ton of damage. So, you know, you got to play around with that. You know, hopefully someone else can show you better than I can tell you. But yeah, that's that. I would try to do some SAM runs, but I think I need to do a little bit more research. And yeah, guys, enjoy fighting Son Goku, however much he gets on your nerves. I know he gets on my nerves a lot. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been your boy Verde Fuego, and I'm out of here. See you later.